Hey Janakians of grade 2, welcome to the video session. In this video, we are going to learn computer science. Okay. See, in the previous video, we learned about introduction of MS Word 2010, isn't it? Yes. So half of the portion we learned in that video. In this, the remaining topics we are going to learn. Shall we move on to the video? Yes. Okay, children, let's recapitulate the previous part. Okay, so in previous video, we learned about introduction to MS Word 2010, isn't it? Yes, I told you few remaining parts will learn in the next video, isn't it? Yes. So in your previous video, you learned about opening MS Word 2010, components of MS Word 2010, creating a document in MS Word 2010 and saving a document in MS Word 2010, isn't it? Yes. Now let's recapitulate that shortly. Clear? Yes. First, we learned about how to open Microsoft Office Word 2010. So in that we learned first we have to click on the start button. After that we have to click on the all programs. What do we need to click? All programs. Once you click on all programs, a set of programs will be appeared, and then you have to click on the Microsoft Office folder. Select MS Office Microsoft Word 2010. Once you click on that, a window like this will be appear. A window like this will be appear on your desktop. And see here, we also learnt about the components of computer. So what are the different components of MS Word? They are title bar, close in the right corner, and quick access toolbar in the left corner, ribbon. Below the ribbon you can find ruler. See, you can see the vertical scroll bar. Under the vertical scroll bar you can see zoom slider. Near the zoom slider we can get view buttons, and in the left bottom corner you can see the status bar, and then horizontal scroll bar. And see here, the a black line, blinking line is called cursor, and the white space is called work area. These are the different components of computer, isn't it? Yes. Then we learnt what are the components and the uses in your previous video. Later on, we learned how to create a new document. So in that case, first you have to click on the file option on the left top corner, and once you click on file, a set of drop down menu will be appear. From that menu you have to choose new option. You have to choose new option and click the blank document. Once you click the new option, you will be getting a set of folders. So in that, first you have to click on the blank document. Once you click blank document, a empty MS Word will appear like this. The default name of the MS Word is document 1. Understand? And then we learned about how to save a document in MS Word, isn't it? Yes. The way, click on the file tab. Again you have to click on the file tab on the left top corner. Once you click, a drop down menu will be appear. From that you can choose save or save as option. Once you click on that save option, you will be getting a dialog box. Okay, in that you have to click the file name. In that you have to click the file name. Here in this place you can type, you can type the file name. Okay, and once you type the file name, here you have to click the save button. Here you have to click the save button. Clear? And now in this we are going to learn how to open saved videos in MS Word 2010. So far till last video you learned about how to save the document, how to open the new and save the document. Now we are going to learn how to open a saved document. So to open the saved document, we have to follow the instruction, that is, to open a saved document, click on the open option from the file tab. So see here, again you have to click on the file, where you can find the file tab in the left top corner. So once you click on the file tab, you will be getting a set of menu. So in this menu, already you worked with new document and the save or save as buttons, isn't it? Yes. Now we are going to use open button. First, then you have to click open button. Once you click on open button, a set of documents will be appear in the dialog box, that is open box. In that, click on the desired file. Click on the desired file and then you can click the button open. See, if you have recently saved a document, click on the recent button. Click on the recent button. It appears on the list towards the right of the drop down list. Click on the particular document to open it. Clear? And see here how to close a document in MS Word 2010 we are going to learn now. To close a document in MS Word 2010, click on the close button on the upper right corner of the title bar. If the document has no been saved, it has not been saved, a prompt box appears. Click on the save button to save the changes. So without saving the document, if you click on this close button, what will happen? A prompt box will appear saying, do you want to save changes you made to class 2 word 2010 or whatever file name you gave. So once you want to click save the changes, you have to click on the save button. If you don't want to save the changes, you can click don't save. Is it clear? Yes. So click on the file tab from the ribbon and select the exit option from the drop down list. If the document has not been saved, a prompt box appears. Click on the save button to save the changes. So these are the two way of closing the document. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now we came to the activity part. So now we came to the activity part. So in this, find the following words in the word grid given below. So these are the set of words given in this. You are going to find the given words from this grid. Then color the correct answer from the choices given for each question. So to open a file, which one you have to click, you have to color with that appropriate color. Clear? Yes, children, some glossary words are given in it. They are the first one, cursor. What is the meaning of cursor? It is the blinking vertical line in the work area. It is blinking vertical line in the work area. Dialog box. It appears to ask for information to be given to the computer. The file tab, it consists of options such as save, save as, print, etc. Horizontal scroll bar, it is used for shifting the screen display left or right. Quick access toolbar, it helps to directly save, undo or redo changes in the Word file while working on it. Clear? Status bar. It displays information about the current cursor position. Current cursor position. Title bar. It displays the name of the program and the activity document. Vertical scroll bar. What is the use of vertical scroll bar? It is used for shifting the screen display up and down. View buttons. Buttons in the status bar like print layout, full screen reading, web layout, outline and draft help in changing the view of the pages. Clear? The last one, work area. It is the area in the document window where you can type the text. Clear? Okay children, now let's see the practical part. Okay, it will be useful to understand this Word document better. Yes, children, can you see the window? Yes, this is what the MS Word 2010. Is it clear? Yes, so we learned about the components, different components of MS Word 2010, isn't it? Yes. On the top, you can see the default name, file name, that is document 1. And here these are the access tools to close, to minimize or to minimize or maximize, or this resize the document. This will help to resize the document. And these are the quick access toolbar. These are the quick access toolbar. And see the first one, by clicking this you can save the document. This is for redo and this is for undo. And this area is called ribbon. This area is called ribbon. And these are the set of menus. So under the ribbon you can see the ruler. This is ruler. And this is horizontal and vertical scroll bar. Horizontal, this is vertical scroll bar. And here you can see under this horizontal scroll bar. Clear? If you maximize the workspace, you can see the horizontal scroll bar. Clear? And this is the zoom slider. This is the zoom slider. If you want to make it small, you can make it small. If you want to make it big, you can make it big. Near the zoom slider, the percentage of the size will be given. After that you can see the options, viewer options. And then here the status bar. So how many in which page are we now, how many pages were used and how many words were typed will be appear in this. The countings will be appear in this bottom corner. Is it clear? And can you see something is blinking on this? Yes, this is called the cursor. This is called cursor. And you can see a space with blank, without writing anything. It left without typed anything. The white space is called work space, work area. Is it clear? Yes. If you want to type anything, you can type. See, for example, grade 2 computer computer science. So whatever you want you can type it. And whatever editing work, or if you want it in the different color, you want it in bigger size or smaller size, whatever changes you want you can make using the ribbon. Okay, so using the options which is available in the home tab. Clear? Yes, this you will learn in your next classes. Okay, fine. Now let's see how to save the document. To save the document, first I'll tell you how to save the document, and then I'll tell you how to open a new document. Clear? First you have to click on the file. So if you click on the file, a list of drop down menu will be appeared. See, let's go to the new first. If you want to open a new document, click on this. Once you click on that new option, you will be getting a list of options in the middle part. So in this, you have to click the blank document. If you click the blank document twice, you will be getting a new window. You will be getting a new window. So even in this, you can see the default name document 1. So next let's move on to save document. This new one has to be saved, isn't it? Yes. So to save this document, you can click save button or you can click save as button. Both are same to save the document. and once you click on the save button, you'll be getting a dialog box. This is called dialog box. Can you see? This is called dialog box. So in this they have given file name option. If you want to save it in your name, for example, I'll give grade 2. Okay, so it will be saved as grade 2. Clear? Yes. So we saved the document. So after if you want to type anything, you can type. Okay, after typing, after making any changes, even you can save this document by clicking control plus yes to save the document. Click click uh, control plus yes. So this is the shortcut for saving the document. Yes children, and we learned about status bar, isn't it? Yes. So in this you can see how many pages we have used. 1 out of 1. How many words were typed? 10. Clear? So this is the use of status bar. Okay. Yes. Now let's save it and let's close this document, and see, this is what we opened in the first. If you want to open the grade 2 document again, you have to click on the file menu and click open. Clear? Yes, here it is. Once you click on this and click open, it will be appear on the screen again. And also you can open the same with the recent documents. You can open with the recent document. See, you can see the recent option here. Click on that recent option and then click on the desired document you want, and you will be getting the desired document open. Is it clear children? This is how you have to open a new document, save it and open the saved document. Yes children, I hope you understood the lesson. If you didn't understand, just follow this video with the textbook and rewatch it. Clear? Yes, we'll meet you in the next video. We'll see you. Bye. Thank you.